Things are starting to click for Manchester City. Today they just beat Newcastle 1-0 at home, and that's their 17th consecutive win at home. That is crazy. They are looking like champions again. The first 2-3 games of the season, of course, they were gonna look a little bit shaky, a little bit disorganized, but they just won that trophy against Sevilla, which I think boosted their confidence, which led them to this amazing performance today. Today's performance wasn't anywhere near perfect, but it was amazing for their second Premier League game. We saw Phil Foden in that Kevin De Bruyne role, and man, he delivered. He freaking delivered. I did not expect him to be so good in that position. He played it against Inter Milan in the UCL final. It was all right. It was okay. But today, that was a masterclass. The way he was cutting through the lines, his passes, his touch, his movement on the ball and everything was perfect. I mean, the guy was creating counterattacks by himself out of nowhere. And it's unfortunate that he didn't get a goal or a second assist because Haaland was not good today. If Haaland was good today, he should have scored at least one goal. Earlier this week, Rodri was in an interview and he was talking about how Foden is the best player they have right now that can play in between the lines, how good he is when he's playing in that position. I was like, dang, that sounds amazing. I'm excited to see him play more in that position. That's exactly what he did today. I was mind blown. Every time he took the ball, the way he just turns and just leaves the defender or whoever's covering him behind is crazy, bro. That assist to Alvarez was nice, and Alvarez scored that screamer, bro. How is he so good at shooting that strike? Nobody could save this. And from the moment he received the ball, I was like, do not leave space for this brother right there, because that's what he does. If you leave space for him, he is going to score. They left the space for him. He scored. That went straight into the net, and that was a beautiful goal, and it was actually the winner. So Alvarez, he's getting better. Playing along with Haaland hasn't been working quite well, but today he played a nice game. And I think Pep changing the formation, playing Alvarez more on the wing and leaving Foden as the number 10 behind Haaland was better, because Alvarez behind Haaland does not work well. It's better if you give Alvarez more freedom to play closer to the opposition's box. But I thought Haaland learned his lessons. He was having an interview last year with Thierry Henry, and he asked Thierry Henry, what can I improve? And Thierry Henry told him, whenever you get in the box or in front of the box, that's one thing you could improve on. Instead of just going to the left, you should try to cut towards your right more. And if you do that, you will score more than your 50 goals and you will be unstoppable. What did Haaland do today? It's clear he did not learn his lesson, because if he did, he could have cut inside on that pass made by Foden and he could have probably scored that goal or put it on target. If he starts doing that, I believe he will do exactly what Thierry Henry said. And another thing that if he improves, he's going to be unstoppable is his touch. His touches are too heavy. He needs to improve his touch. If he improves all these things, he's going to be unstoppable. I mean, the guy scored so many goals that season, over 50 goals. He's still young, so we're just going to give him more time. I'm not going to chew him up for a bad game today, but I do expect him to have a hard season because, I mean, everybody's used to him. He's not that hard to stop. Right now, Haaland and Foden are creating a solid duo. They are connecting well between the lines, and if that ever clicks, the whole Premier League is going to be in trouble. Kovacic is adjusting to Guardiola tactics. He played a good game today too. Besides Foden being the man of the match, the other guy that impressed me so much was Akanji. I mean, how did he become so good? At Dortmund, he was on the bench. He was a player that nobody wanted. Guardiola bought him, and now he's irreplaceable. Guardiola is using him as a second pivot now, along with Rodri. Now he's everywhere. He's playing both positions in the midfield like John Stones was playing last year, and as a center back. And he's doing perfect. He's solid, he's defending well, he's distributing well. Akanji is... Pep has done it again. Pep has done it again. Akanji, hats off, bro. Hats off. He is impressive. And another guy. They just bought this guy. It's his second game in the Premier League. Guess who? Foden. Look at the guy, bro. Look how comfortable he is. Passing, distributing, defending, and everything. He's comfortable. Of course, he made some bad passes, just like Rodri. It looks like for the past few games, he makes a crucial mistake in each of them that could have cost Man City a goal. Like the one he made today. If the Newcastle striker made the pass to the winger, they could have probably tied this game. So Rodri's been making these mistakes, but other than that, his game was good. But man, Manchester City are looking way better than the past two games. It's expected to start the season, like I said in the beginning, a little shaky, but it's good to see them improving so fast. I didn't expect things to just start clicking so fast. Grealish is looking better too. The only thing is, Grealish needs to start taking more risk. A lot of times they pass him the ball, you see Haaland makes the call, Grealish does not see it, he does not pass the ball, he just holds the ball, dribbles and pass it back. He needs to take more risk or run more. He's not the typical winger that runs a lot with the ball, but still, if you don't run, pass more. You know, a lot of times Haaland makes these runs, nobody passes him the ball besides Alvarez or Foden. He needs wingers that will feed him the ball, because that's what Haaland does. He needs players to feed him the ball in the front. He's not the player that's going to come back and get the ball and run and dribble everyone and score. He's going to need the support of the wingers. So I think Grealish needs to improve in that aspect of his game. But other than that, he played the best game of his season so far. Another clean sheet for Ederson. Good goalkeeper. Not enough chances made by Newcastle. Newcastle today, I was expecting more from them. I honestly thought they were going to be way more dangerous. I thought they were going to make Manchester City suffer a lot more, but they didn't. Or maybe Manchester City was just too good. But anyways, if you like this video, make sure you like it, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys after the Inter Miami game. Hopefully Messi wins this. Visca Barça.